Tell me about kind of once you've packaged that up. That's maybe the first 2 to 3 weeks. You're really figuring out all the details. What does a kind of a day look like for you? Any given Tuesday look like for you when you're unemployed?
Yeah, so I think I'll focus on this time around. I think with the pandemic, I think super important is getting out in nature. So obviously, I have a dog, which you know. So fortunately, I get to get out at least twice a day, and that's been key. Like setting up the morning with a nature walk. Like sometimes I'll walk by the beach, sometimes I'll walk in just other beautiful parts of the neighborhood, and I think that's key. Being in nature, going either maybe making coffee here, going for a coffee run, contingent on whether or not I'm feeling lazy in the morning. I might just grab a coffee. So that's key. I think also aiming to meditate 5 minutes before even opening up my laptop. That's another practice that I've been doing, and it's been serving me really nicely. And then after that, right now, I actually have a daily stand up every morning, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. It's a group of amazing women. I felt like I needed something to keep me accountable and keep me motivated. So I was on a bunch of Slack groups for different, organizations that I've kind of partnered up with, and asked and just put it out there, like, is anyone else interested? So we have about 7 women meeting every morning, 10 a.m. We're going through what we accomplished yesterday, what we're going to accomplish today, and then we even go through parking lot. So it's any like career questions or just any certain items that they might be stuck in. Like, does anyone know how to approach a recruiter about this? So that's been super helpful, and that's kind of laid the foundation for me to kind of have a routine while I was out of work. So that's been key. And then the rest of the day is everything from like one-on-ones, a lot of one-on-ones during the week. Every day I usually have 1 or 2 one-on-ones, keeping up with like cool, interesting panels, whether it's tech, career, marketing, definitely going to those, adding the LinkedIn contacts after that, connecting with those LinkedIn contacts, and then making sure to search for job opportunities. And I think the key is applying or looking for work where you have a connection at. I think times are really tough right now, and the cold applying is, you might get lucky, but I think why get lucky and really be strategic and go for like those opportunities that you do have a contact at. So that's also like some of the time will be devoted to that, of course.
Tell me about that daily stand up. Tell me a little more about that. Did you know these women before you did this?
I ended up adding an ex-boss because she too was going through some, struggles looking for work, and was impacted by the pandemic. But the other women I did not meet until day one of our first daily stand-up, which was super cool. They were all on one particular Slack channel from a webinar that I had attended, that I joined their Slack channel. And I was just at a point where I was feeling really unmotivated. So I felt like I needed to kind of have that extra push, and I put it out there, and people responded. And like a week later, we had
You
our first
led this. This is your initiative, your idea.
my little brainchild. Yeah, I mean, we had stand-ups at the previous company I was at, because I worked on a lot of like web specific projects or content updates for particular website. So I was used to that structure, and I felt like maybe if I bring that back in, like that'll help, and it has helped. There's been like beautiful accomplishments met through that group. Like one of the young ladies hadn't updated her resume, and it was literally like on her to-do list for weeks. And day 3 of our meeting, she was able to report that she had finished her resume.
Wow.